Compliments to all you cloud giants. Stomp on into the stinky dragon. Guzzle our latest gulp. Any way, shape, or storm. It's a mixture of crushed telekinesis, storm-brewed coffee clouds, simply soaring syrup, topped with a mound of morning star soda. One nip of this nosh is enough to turn any losing situation into a win-win. Previously, our adventurers arrived in a Glrrb glowing by the firelight and were reunited with their inferno foe, the Phoenix. The blazing beast demanded one thing, the Moold of Underglobula. The party teamed up with local Glrrbian Hexel, searched the stars for clues, came upon a concealed entrance leading underground. Cobble a cup of coffee, let's continue our Crustentious Chronicle.
Wait, how did you know that was going to happen? Did you write that during lunch?
Do I know what?
Oh, the recap. Did Micah write that?
Micah wrote it.
But how did he know it was going to happen?
He's been listening this whole time.
Micah?
I'm confused.
You gave us like a beautifully rhyming, like with all the alliteration.
It's almost like they plan like the general gist of our episodes to a degree.
Then we, as a party, are failing right now because we're becoming predictable.
Like we need to take it
derail?
real
We need
off
to
the road.
derail.
Mateed kicks Chip into the hole.
Yay!
And then picks up Elga and flies off to a new land.
Where did everyone go?
Let's go live in Barney's bowl in the sky.
Hello, everyone. I'm Gustavo Cirola, the dungeon master of our putrid party. I'm going to hit our 4 players with an arrow. This week's role-playing warm-up question is, if podcasts existed in Groteth, which ones would your character listen to? Obviously, this does not include Tales from the Stinky Dragon.
Oh, that was my answer. No, I'm kidding.
Present company excluded.
They would listen to the Infinite campaign. They like that.
I'll go. Hi, I'm Chris Damaris, and I play the human cleric named Barney Farney.
I know his answer. It's going to take me out because it's my answer. Go ahead. Take my answer.
Take his answer. Just do it.
Well, there's this Grotethian death.
That's not bad. It's an
That's really good. I like it. It's a thinker.
Also, Today Explained, which would just be explaining what happened today
For Barney.
for Barney.
In Barney's life.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then probably just Good Morning from Hell, because I think that's I think that would exist in this play.
Yeah, multidimensional.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah.
for sure.
Which,
That's
by the way,
fun.
is a real podcast that Blaine and Chris produced.
Slaved over
for
years.
many years. Very entertaining. Blaine loved every second of it.
It didn't do any lasting damage to his vocal cords.
Nope.
I don't even know. Can I do a Clayton voice anymore?
Yeah.
This is what it sounds
Yeah,
like.
you totally can.
All right, it's back.
Oh.
Oh, I'm getting deja
Blast from
vu.
the past.
Chris, wake up. We're in the middle of recording. Come on, Chris. You never landed Good Morning from Hell.
You're really collecting a library of voices that you've done. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all annoying. According to the internet.
Yeah, it's a library that's been burned.
That's how you know you're doing it right.
why don't you be annoying and answer the question?
Oh, hey there, it's me, Chip Haney. I'm a
He doesn't have his phone out.
Tiefling rogue.
tiefling rogue.
What level?
5.
Barbara,
Take 5. And, I listen to a lot of the podcasts when I'm on the treadmill, doing my jazzercises, working out in the weight room. I love that Dan Carlin, though. He's a little history hobbit, and he just tells me all of the mighty battles that have happened in Phasa. And let me see.
Phasa or Groteth?
Phasa.
It's a different land. You wouldn't know.
Don't be phased by it.
And then I also love Mabim Bam.
Oh,
Yeah.
we love Mother
I
Bam.
like that,
Yeah.
that it's just my bim bams in. Bonjour, my name is John Reisinger. I play Matty Confisus, who's Air Cochrane Ghost Monk. I think Mateed would find it very fun to listen to ghost podcasts, just because they would be like comedic to them. Because these people trying to find like...
Oh, like paranormal.
Yeah, paranormal.
I was like, podcast hosted by ghosts?
No, or like, what's the one?
Ghost
like
hunters or
Ghost hunters, or like lore, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I got a better answer. Mateed would love 30 Morbid Minutes.
That's a good podcast.
also
Check
a
it out.
real podcast.
A real podcast, but it's all a podcast about the macabre and morbid.
Yeah.
And I think Mateed would think that would be great, as well as obviously listening to the podcast version of the Great Glrrb Bake Off.
Oh, it's all just like oozy cupcakes and cake. Yucky.
Yummy.
I mean, tasty.
Chicken. Yummy.
Chicken. Yum. Ooh, that's juicy, Gus.
That's a throwback.
Well, hello, I'm Barbara Dunkelman, and I play Elga von Brath, the female half-elf vampire barbarian, level 5 as well, still.
And I think, Elga, she's listened to a lot of podcasts in her time because she's had so much time. But, surprisingly, you would think it would be like true crime or anything like this, but Elga really likes to listen to finance podcasts.
Oh.
Because she, she's lived a long time and she wants to make sure her investments are working for her.
Yeah.
Save in the long run, take care of her future.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I like that.
Elga, you instantly, maybe it's because you've been holding the sky chart, but you instantly pick out 5 stars in the sky that are an exact match to the sky chart. And as you start pointing them out to everyone, each shines brightly for a moment and then just as quickly disappears. And one by one, each celestial body brightens and vanishes until there's an outline left in the negative space that looks like a diamond. And whoosh, bright specks start appearing in the grassy ground below you, surrounding you on every side with spots of light, until they all form a constellation in the soil, a jewel. In the center of the consolation, a hole opens up in the ground near your feet. The pit plumbs deeper than the eye can see into a dark void blacker than the night sky. And Hexel asks,
So, who wants to go first?
Chip!
Dive, dive, dive! I jump in.
you jump in, okay?
We have.
Chip
I
has
just want to
jumped
point
in.
out. That's fine. That's very Chip. We have someone on the team who can fly.
You
Dive, dive! You hear my voice going farther. Dive, dive!
You also can write the slurgs down.
Oh,
Are they like
That's how you were able to come down
I
from.
climb back up. I say, guys, I forgot my horse thing.
I think that's good. That's very good.
So does Chip come back up?
No, Chip's about to die. We'll deal with Chip's death,
Okay.
pending death in
I
a
just
moment.
don't want God telling us what we're gonna do. It's like it's
That's
no
fine,
fate
that's
but
fine.
what
Hey,
we make.
Hey, chase your bliss.
I let you jump into the hole, dude.
Yeah, you did it.
Chase your chips.
You
It's
did
just
it.
one big slippery slide.
Okay, so Chip has fallen to his death.
You're living your best life for the next minute.
Mateed will help and will kind of smack the butt of Chip's slurg to send the slurg down. Can Mateed do that?
Yeah, the slurg begins riding down the wall after Chip. I wonder if it can go faster than Chip falls. What's terminal
not.
velocity of a
Yeah,
falling Chip?
I don't think a slurg traveling slowly down via its slime is going to beat just a falling
Well, no,
tiefling.
because they said that it like they zoom once they hit
Once they get
like
slippery.
slippery.
The terminal velocity of a person falling is about 120 miles an hour.
What about a tiefling?
A humanoid falling is about 120 miles an
Are
hour.
you like pencil diving? Do you have your arms out for a little bit of wind resistance?
I'm like I'm like the luge or whatever, where it's like I have my feet.
Okay, so
down
he's going feet first.
In that case, that's actually faster. You go about 150 to 180
Wow.
miles an hour that way.
Yeah, I'm making myself perfectly aerodynamic. My
Did
horns are helping.
Blaine just admit that he's a loser?
So good. Perfect. Chef's kiss.
Mateed takes their slurg down.
Okay.
Elga does the same, where she does the thing where she kicks both sides of it and goes,
yeah! Push! Push!
And the slurg kicks her off.
but when she does it, her feet just stick to
just go
it.
in.
Barney goes, hi. Can we go down?
Is that what you've named him?
No, that's what.
Remember, I
That's
named
what his
him.
name was.
No.
Yeah, I'll give you another taste if you want.
Gorgeous, beautiful.
That's his name.
Good Foley work.
All right, so we have Chip leading the way, feet first.
Yep.
Behind Chip is Mateed, then Elga, then Barney, then bringing up the rear, we'll have Hexel.
Hexel.
Higgs from Oakville.
Do you have any way to stop your fall, by the way, Blaine?
Yeah, I got knives.
It's called landing.
I've got knives, and I can just stab into the walls to just slow my
Ooh,
descent.
I can see the Gus trying to figure out what checks to make you.
Yeah,
do
that's
this.
exactly what it was.
I am an assassin. I've done
Are you?
dangerous things, fast things.
Do you have any kind of dark vision?
Yeah, I got dark vision.
Yeah, he does.
You wanna try
I
that
think
without
we all
cracking your
have.
I'm
voice?
100% dark vision. Yeah, no, so I'm a tiefling.
You do actually. I think everybody.
I think we all have
We're
dark
the dark
vision.
vision crew. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's dark, but since you have dark vision, it's pretty dimly lit, so you can see a little bit, but it's not. There is no illumination source. Go ahead and just for fun, roll me. We'll call it an athletics check, so you can be using your strength to try to stop yourself.
Okay, fine. I will. 19.
Oh, look at you. Pretty good.
I'm gonna be doing
Why
this.
are you provoking Gus further by being so like cocky about it?
You use your dagger to like stick it into the side of the wall and slow yourself down?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Much to my surprise and probably to everyone's surprise, it actually works and you managed to slow yourself down. You fell for quite a while. You're not sure exactly how long you fell, but you're all alone down at the bottom of this hole? Question mark. Everyone else, it takes you a little while to get down riding your slurgs, but it's not too far.
Do you guys think Chip will be alive when we get down there? What do you think it's going to look like?
Now I know what it's like being a burrito in my stomach, just going straight there.
I imagine it will be something like a bunch of mush with some horns.
I have horns.
Puddle.
You do have horns still?
Yeah, probably.
How long do those
They
horns?
lasted a long time.
Okay, well, how long?
I don't know.
Did you not take note of how long the thing that you
I
got?
heard long time.
He told you the exact time.
1 hour.
1 hour.
Only 1 hour. That's not. Do they still have them?
No. Because at night fell, you took a short rest, time has passed. But you have more mushrooms you can eat if you want to. So everyone, you eventually reach the bottom, you find Chip down there. To see what else you find, everyone go ahead and roll a perception check. So unless you all provide a light source of some kind, you do have disadvantage on your perception check.
Well, can I do something?
Yeah.
Even though we have dark vision?
Yeah, it still allows you to see, but it's not as sharp.
I want to do Eyes of Night. You have dark vision out to a range of 300 feet. And as an action, I can share this dark vision with up to 5 willing creatures within 10 feet of me, lasting for 1 hour. And
we
that's
have dark
like,
vision.
no, this is like
Super dark vision.
Yeah. Like normal dark vision's like something like 30 or 50 feet. This is like,
It's further.
yeah.
So would you say, Gus, this would negate the need to do a disadvantage?
I believe even with that extended distance, I think dark vision in low illumination like this, you still do have a disadvantage. You can just see further. So yeah, you still would have disadvantage, but you can see further.
Okay, well, with disadvantage, I rolled a 6.
10.
12 for Elga with disadvantage.
14.
Wow.
Not bad.
So 6 Mateed. Was that you?
Yeah.
Man, it's so claustrophobic here. It feels like the walls are closing in all around.
I don't like this. I fly.
Then the other 3 were 10, 12, 14. The rushing of a subterranean river echoes off slimy cavern walls, and every now and then, patches of fungi faintly glow dimly, revealing deep chasms in the cave floor and shimmering gemstones embedded in the cave walls.
Ooh, it's like the Zelda place.
Could I go touch one of the gemstones?
Yeah. You walk up to it, and yeah, it's like a sparkling gemstone gleaming with what little light exists in this chamber.
You're wondering if it's like those other gems we found?
Yeah. Does anything happen when I touch it?
No.
Okay. Could I take it off the wall?
Yeah, you can try to pull it out. Make a strength check just to see if you can pull it out with your brute force.
13?
No, you give it a really strong pull, but it doesn't seem to come out. Then Hegzel says,
Oh, perhaps this can help.
Then they reach down and pick up a miner's pick that's laying on the cave floor, partially buried.
A miner's pick. For me.
A
The
miner.
miner.
You're very pleased with that, aren't you?
No.
Hegzel hands you a miner's pick, Elga.
Could I use it to try to get the gemstone off the wall?
Yeah.
Can I have a senior's pick?
Go ahead and
10 minutes later.
make a strength check.
With advantage?
No.
Well, I have the pick now.
Well, it changes the difficulty of the roll you have to make.
Oh, it's a 12 now.
Yeah, you start chipping away, but it seems like
I knew it.
the wall is incredibly tough rock. You struggle to free the gemstone.
Okay, well, I'm going to keep this pick, if that's okay with you, Hegzel.
By all means.
Okay.
Hey, Hegzel, is this some sort of like mine that your Glrrb people have gone to? I mean, there's like a pick down here already.
I don't know. There are legends and myths that speak of subterranean creatures called globulins. Perhaps the globulins crafted this mine. But like I said, that's just a myth.
Wait, they're called Glrbians?
Glurbians and globulins?
Glurbians
Yeah.
and globulins?
Okay.
Hey, are globulins from another snail creature called Glrrb? What's a globulin?
Yeah, what is Glob?
It's like children's stories that we tell of Glrbians who went their own separate way, and instead of embracing the nomadic lifestyle above ground, they went underground.
And those are the globs?
Globulins.
How long ago was this?
Oh, I don't know that it really even happened.
Well, all right, it's a children's story, but like, when did these start telling these children's stories?
Many generations ago. I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah, it's crazy. It can never happen in real life. Yeah.
I mean, I think this would probably constitute this being Underglobula, right? The place we fell down? Unless this is Globula, and there's a place even lower than this called Underglobula. Subterranean.
Lots to think about. Lots to think about.
Perhaps we should explore a little bit and see what we find.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
And then we do that.
Okay. You continue walking, and as you begin moving off in the direction, you begin to see silhouetted figures standing perfectly still draw closer, or you draw closer to them. And once you get up close, you see that there's 3 still figures that are statues made of gemstones.
Ooh.
Are they the
Statues
same
made.
gemstones on the walls?
Yeah, there's just a variety of gemstones. It's not like it's one specific gemstone. It's just various gemstones. And each of the statues seems to be posed in a different position.
What are they statues of? Like humanoids, globs, Glrrbians?
They seem very similar to Glrrbians, but not quite the same.
Oh, maybe these are globulins.
Yeah, I think so. If they're very similar to Glrrbians, but slightly different.
Can be assumed that they separated and then, not natural selection, evolution took place and their bodies adapted to the underworld.
What are the poses that they're in?
One of them's reaching out, one of them appears to be running, and another one is crouched.
Ooh, okay.
This seems like these could be people that were transformed into this. I'm thinking like Medusa stone statues.
Oh,
That'd be bad.
unless they're like doing the positions of what we might need to do.
Possibly.
of
It could be
something
that.
that's
Like,
about to
yeah.
happen.
It sounds like they're all in positions that someone would be in if they were like running away or trying to avoid something.
Like
or-
something you'd find at Pompeii.
Reaching out.
Yeah,
like,
Yeah. I'm crouching by the crouching one and I'm like, I don't know, T, that seems silly.
Could I reach out to the one reaching out and touch my hand on the hand?
And I'll run.
Barney just disappears into the darkness. Yeah, Elga, you reach out and touch it, and the gemstones feel cool to the touch.
When we approach them, are they facing us or facing away from us?
Towards you.
Okay, so what if we try to see what they might have been trying to get away from?
It's hard to see down in that direction, but it does seem like the path continues further on in the other direction where their back was towards.
Perhaps there is something down here that was like a monster.
I disrespectfully leapfrog over the crouching one and continue on.
All right, so you guys want to keep going down this path? I think so.
Sure. I look into the eyes of one of them and like wave and see if I see anything. Can I see like the,
Waves back.
Whoa!
But then you realize it's just your reflection.
Wait, are their faces like contorted in like horror, or is this like hand craftsmanship?
It's hard to tell because they're not humanoid creatures necessarily. They're globulins.
Because we already kind of encountered a Medusa-like person at Karkasuk.
There you go.
She had the snakes on her head and stuff. Remember?
The money?
Yeah.
what if the opposite of, like it being turned into a blob is being turned into a crystal? Like they solidified and got dried out.
That's pretty cool. Should we just stab one?
The only way to find out is onward.
Onward!
Onward!
Is Elga still on her little slurred?
If you want to be.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I want to try something really quick, Gosh. Chip yells, Echo!
Echo! Echo! Echo!
Gus sucks!
Gus sucks!
Got him.
Yeah! Inspiration die to me.
Suddenly a cave in
Yeah.
occurs.
Make me a
Give crits an inspiration die!
make me a Constitution saving throw, Chip. DC 50.
So 3.
Chip falls down dead.
Chip dies of diarrhea.
His brother Dip appears.
Yeah.
Hey there!
Amy, it's me. So you all continue, and a 20-foot-long passage of slimy rocks leads into an octagonal chamber that branches off in 8 directions. Above each passage are jewel-encrusted signs written in a language that you can't understand.
Oh, I actually can understand it, Gus. What do they say? You're painting the picture.
I've never seen this language before, but I suppose it doesn't matter in the end. Our goal is to find this so-called Moold of the Underglobula, and the only way to do that is by exploring these passages. Perhaps the sky chart will prove helpful down here.
Everyone, go ahead and roll initiative. We're not in combat. I just want to
Oh my God.
get everything organized.
Just
here.
imagine looking up in a cave trying to look at the stars.
19.
5.
I rolled a 13.
Since we're on it, I don't need to use my double initiative thing. This is just an order thing.
That's up to you.
I'll save it.
It's not like a one use. Whatever. You do whatever you want.
Okay, I'll do it twice. It was still 12. And I reroute it, so I have it again.
You reroute it?
Reroute it?
Redo it. Redo my double initiative thing.
Reroll?
I have 12 initiative.
All right, so just to make sure I have it right, Chip has 19, Elga has 13, Barney has 12, and Mateed has 5.
Yes.
Correct.
All right, so we've done this in the past, but I'm going to go ahead and do a quick refresher for any new listeners.
Oh, the card game.
Yeah, I have a deck of cards that represents the progress and perils waiting for you in the cavernous passages that lie ahead. Gameplay is based on the initiative that we just rolled. Each of you will take 1 turn per round. On each turn, I'll deal out 3 cards face down in the crossroads before you, left, center, and right. And this represents the different paths you can take along the way. On your turn, you may take an action and pick a card, or just pick a card from the crossroads to be revealed. So going to be 3 types of actions available for the party, and once an action is used, it cannot be used again until all the actions have been used. Once all the actions have been used, then 3 different actions will be unlocked again, and the actions are Forge a Path, which is strength-based, and that allows you to add 2 additional right path cards to the discard pile from outside the game. Scout Ahead, which is dexterity, reveals the top card of the deck in addition to the card in the crossroads, and you can choose one. It's Elementary, which is intelligence. You draw 3 cards from the deck, choose one, put it on the bottom of the deck, shuffle the remaining cards, and place them on top of the deck. And Careful Consideration, which is wisdom-based, reveal 2 cards in the crossroads this turn and choose one. Oh, and of course, Boost Morale, which is charisma. Remove a dead-end card in the crossroads from the game, draw a new card from the deck and place it face down in the crossroads. There's 5 different cards: right path cards, dead-end cards, trap cards, monster cards, and treasure cards. Right path cards represent making the correct choice when approaching an intersection, moving you closer to your goal of finding the Moold of Underglobula. When we reveal a right path card, the party scores 1 point towards reaching your destination.
That's very important.
Yeah, and the goal of this game is to reveal or earn 5 right path cards. If you do that, you reach the destination.
Okay.
Dead end cards represent taking the incorrect path, requiring you to double back the way you came. When revealed, dead end cards stay in play until they fill the crossroads, where they are then removed, and an additional monster card is added to the discard pile. Monster cards represent monsters lurking in the caverns, drawing closer to the party. When revealed, you earn 1 point towards encountering a monster, and when you've revealed 2 monster cards, you encounter a monster, at which point we enter combat using this initiative that you've rolled, and I'll roll for the monster's initiative and slot it in.
2 monster cards means fight.
Yes. If the party successfully defeats a monster, 1 monster card is removed from the deck, lowering the chance of an encounter once again. The trap cards represent traps. You'll use your skills and abilities to avoid the hazards laid throughout the caves, each with varying degrees of difficulty and effects. If it's your first time listening, it may sound really confusing. There's a lot. I know I just said a whole bunch of words. It's actually pretty simple. It makes a lot of sense once we get into it.
Basically, we're picking cards out of 3 options to be able to proceed through this cave. Certain things can happen depending on what cards turn over, and certain actions we can take can affect the better benefits, like the charisma checks and strength checks and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Our old Infinite friends will remember this. We're old hands. We're veterans.
Chip, you're up. It's time for you to figure it out.
Okay, so if you recall at the top of the episode, I was talking about how we need to stay unpredictable.
Oh, God.
So I stab Hexkull or whatever his name is. No,
He'll never expect it.
Watch Gus scramble to come up with the story.
Your hand goes just straight through and absorbed by the Glrrbian nature.
I'm going to... I want to do boost morale because that would be my strongest, but a dead end card, are you able to do that? Can I boost morale?
So there
Nothing turned over yet.
Nothing has been turned over.
Got it.
You got 3 face down cards in front of you.
You could do turn over a card and then your action.
Forge a path.
Okay.
No, never mind.
Why?
No. It's elementary. It's elementary. We're going to go with it's elementary.
My dear Watson.
All right, so if you want to use its elementary, you're going to make a intelligence check. Go ahead and make that there, Chip.
Intelligente 17.
17. Okay, so you get to draw 3 cards from the deck. Choose one, put it in the bottom of the deck, shuffle the remaining cards, and place them on top of the deck. So you draw 3 from the deck. You get Dead End, Trap, and Treasure.
The way that you said intelligence that way is very much speaking volumes to, I think Chip would be the kind of person to be like, hey, you guys want some tacos?
Quesadillas?
Yeah.
I also love how it's like draw 3 cards, put 1 on the bottom, and shuffle the other 2.
Yeah.
And then it's like ching ching fink
Trap card. I choose you.
What?
to go to the bottom.
To go to the bottom.
Oh.
And then I'll shuffle these other 2 cards.
Shuffle them up.
Shuffle them up.
Draw
it.
All right.
Okay, so now a treasure card and a dead end card is at the top.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, so we got 3 cards face down in the crossroad.
So turn over a card.
Left, center, or right?
Carol, speak to me. Left.
Choose right.
Why didn't you rescue me? Quiet down, Carol.
I like your woman voice, Chris.
Why didn't you rescue me?
So you go down the left path, leading the way confidently since Carol spoke to you in your hour of need. And you think you hear a rustling sound behind you. And as you turn to check it out, you accidentally stumble into a nest of black splodges. Everyone go ahead and make a constitution save.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we're all together.
Right.
14.
11.
23.
13.
All right. Barney is the only one who failed with that 11. Barney, you're going to take a little bit of necrotic damage from these black splodges.
No. I have 5 hit points. I imagine those are gone now.
Tip, hip, 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 hip.
Yeah, your short rest negated those.
So 4 points of necrotic damage, and from the ickiness of it all, you have disadvantage on your next ability check or saving throw.
From the ickiness?
Yeah.
Okay.
Barney just angers the swarm of splodges, and they immediately discharge inky dribble all over him, and it just kind of it stings.
Guys, I don't think Carol likes Barney.
You got the inky done.
Actually, those of you who did make the save, you just take half damage. So you take 2. The rest of you take 2 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. I take 1 because I have the wrappings of Antique, which give me resistance to necrotic.
Oh.
I am also resistant against necrotic damage.
So you only take 1 as well.
I'm going to hellish rebuke the cave. No, I'm just kidding. I take 2 points of damage.
We're off to a great start. Next up is Hexel.
By the way, do we know pronouns of Hexel and Ogville?
Oh, that's actually an excellent question. I do have that. If you ask Hexel, Hexel will be happy to reply to you.
Hexel, what are your pronouns, just out of curiosity?
Well, thank you for asking. They, them.
And what about your future blended partner?
Ogville is also they, them.
Okay, thank you.
Gus just closed. I just watched this Gus hit close on stuff, and you saw him explode a little bit. With
I had
anger.
all my windows
He
open
has all of
correctly.
his stuff, and it's
I
just-
opened that other window to double check the pronouns, and then I quit instead of closing that window.
I'm sorry.
Hey, you, listener. Did you know the best way to support Tales from the Stinky Dragon is to support us through a first membership? You can directly support us, and on top of that, you get something. You get ad-free episodes.
Yeah, it's only $5.99 a month, and you get access to all the Stinky Dragon stuff, including Second Wind, our bonus show where we go deep dives into like the week's episode. You get like behind the DM information. You get insider knowledge from Micah, the world builder. It's great.
If you want to find out more information, head over to stinkydragonpod.com/first. Get more information, and hey, sign up today.
Do it.
Websites nowadays are full of third-party trackers that analyze your traffic to find out what you do online. The truth is, what you do online is your business. That's why picking a VPN that will keep your browsing private is crucial. Luckily, NordVPN is the fastest VPN on the market, has over 5,800 servers in 60 countries. In case you don't already know, a virtual private network or VPN protects your internet connection and online privacy by creating an encrypted tunnel for your data online. It hides things like your IP address to keep your private information private. NordVPN also defends you from everyday online cyber threats like malware and trackers before they can harm your devices, and you can connect up to 6 devices at once to keep all your devices safe when you're browsing the web. NordVPN's great, super simple to use. Trust me, I know a thing or two about having passwords compromised and finding out that things have gone wrong or things have been stolen. It's really stressful. I love NordVPN's dark web monitor for that reason, because I can get alerts when my login credentials show up on lists of compromised credentials. Plus, it's so easy to use. All you have to do is click one button to get connected. You can even enable auto connect for zero-click protection across your devices. So grab the NordVPN deal, nordvpn.com/stinky. Get extra subscription time. You can try it risk-free now with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Thanks to NordVPN for sponsoring our show. Once again, that's nordvpn.com/stinky.
I've always been one of those people who's afraid to order wine. I mean, I like wine, but I have no idea what kinds or what they're called. But after becoming a member of First Leaf, I am no longer afraid. On their website, they have a quiz that makes it super easy to find the right wines for you, and you can even choose how adventurous you want to be with your wine selections. Then they match award-winning bottles to your taste. First Leaf asked a few simple questions about what flavors I like and what I was interested in, and put together this really cool combination of wines that all sound delicious, and I can't wait to try. You don't have to worry about being overwhelmed by the maze-like aisles at the grocery store. You get personalized recommendations just for you from the comfort of your home. And you get to choose exactly when your shipment arrives, so there's no stress about missing a delivery, and every selection is backed by First Leaf's 100% satisfaction guarantee. I'm telling you, the entire process was really fun. I felt like I was at a fancy restaurant picking out an award-winning wine, when in fact I was just in my underwear on my couch with my dog. But you know what? All of the wines they found for me sound exactly what I like to drink, with no hassle, and I'm getting fancy wines, and even a couple dessert ones, because, you know, that just sounds delicious. They even show you what food pairs well with each wine. So it was a great experience. Definitely recommend. Give your palate what it really wants with First Leaf. Go to tryfirstleaf.com/stinky to sign up, and you'll get your first 6 hand-curated bottles for just $44.95. That's tryfirstleaf.com/stinky. Tryfirstleaf.com/stinky.
So it's Hegzel's turn, and Hegzel's going to be more of a support character here.
Okay. Until I kill him.
Hegzel is going to assist Elga on her next turn.
Thank you, Hexel.
And Elga tries to hold their hand, but doesn't know where it is.
Yeah, it just kind of absorbs.
You end up grabbing their like derriere.
I'm spoken for.
All right, Elga, it's actually your turn. So you'll be able to get advantage because of Hegzel's assistance. So what do you want to do?
I'm going to forge a path.
Forge a path.
I do a strength check.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a strength check with advantage because you have Hegzel's help.
Oh, yeah. Sweet. Thank you, Hazel. I needed that. 20.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
20. So you successfully do it. That allows you to add 2 additional right path cards to the discard pile from outside the game.
Oh, wasn't it supposed to be that only 3 of the actions are available at a time?
That is correct.
Yes.
Let me, we'll say it was those 2, or those 2 of those for now. And the other one is Boost Morale. Okay, so Forge a Path adds 2 additional right path cards to the discard pile from outside the game.
So what does that mean?
So more right path cards are inserted into play, essentially.
Gotcha. Okay. And then I choose a direction.
Yes.
Let's go center.
So Elga, you begin leading the way. You're fed up with Chip's lousy direction sense down here.
Hi,
And
Carol.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That really speaks volumes.
Blaming it on the woman.
She's bad at directions.
Impossible.
Which is why she's missing.
Yeah.
Come on.
Elga, you stumble upon a vial filled with a tangerine-colored potion.
Ooh. Could I take a look at it?
Down in 1. Down in 1.
Make me an investigation check.
Up close.
Yes.
Vitamin C.
That's a 17 and a...
Called Tang.
17.
You stave off scurvy.
It appears to be some type of magical elixir that can restore spell slots or key points.
Oh, that's great for you.
What are key points again?
Me.
That's what monks use.
Key
Okay.
points.
Okay, well, I think I'm gonna give this to Mateed.
Oh,
Mateed, I don't drink this right away, but it restores your spell slots or key points,
Thank you.
which I know very much about.
So it's a potion of spell slots, and this specific one restores 1 key point.
Lovely.
Okay.
While we're exchanging gifts, if you want to give me that ice rifle.
Really?
Do you know where Chip is?
Still?
Over her cold dead hands.
Oh, you know, Blaine's really been wanting to do like crazy things, like just stab him with the ice knife.
You know,
No.
you know, Chip, if you find something that I have use for, I would be willing to make a trade.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that.
Noted.
I like that.
Yeah.
Looking for blood.
You know,
Looks
if you
at
just
Hexel.
provide a continuous supply of blood for me anytime I ask, then maybe I
Yeah, see
get...
for a little blood pact is what you're saying.
He's
Yeah.
just Chip biting his own lip.
No.
You must use the knife to draw the blood from me every time. No, I'm kidding.
Elga, that was your turn. So Barney, you're up.
And so We have.
All that's left is boost morale, which is charisma based. You're a charismatic old man, aren't you?
Let us do it.
Charismatical?
Charismatic old man.
Oh, I thought you said charismatical.
No.
Charismatical.
That's a cool, like, radical.
Yeah, it is actually a little bit.
Charismatical.
An amalgamation of a few words.
You know what they say about caves?
What do
is
they
that?
say about caves?
They always go somewhere.
Not okay. Yes.
Well, sometimes
yes.
they go to dead ends, and sometimes they go to death, but sometimes they go out.
There's a lot of dead hikers that would beg to differ.
That was a 20.
Wow.
Excellent.
So boost morale allows you to remove a dead end card in the crossroads from the game, draw a new card from the deck, and place it face down in the crossroads. Okay.
Good
Yeah.
a riz on
Done.
this old man.
All right. So which direction do you want to go?
Let's go right.
Okay. Right is dead end. That is a dead end card.
See, it led us right to a dead end.
So that one does stay in the crossroads in front of us.
Okay.
Is that it for you, Barney?
What else could I do? I'm asking genuinely.
Nothing. You took your action. And
I'm done.
All right.
Good work, Barney.
Mateed.
You found that dead end. You told them who's boss.
that's 3 turns, so we need new actions.
Oh, correct. Let me take care of that. I'm going to roll some dice just to eliminate some. So this time we have it's elementary, careful consideration, and boost morale.
Okay. I will do careful consideration.
Careful
I
consideration.
don't have terrible wisdom.
Wisdom based. It allows you to reveal 2 cards in the crossroads this turn and choose one.
That's a good one.
Just a 21.
Oh,
Excellent.
magnifique.
So we have left and center, which are both dead ends.
So then what happens now?
So with careful consideration, you choose one. you know that they're both dead ends. You
Okay.
get to choose.
Okay. So I just have to just go ahead and reveal a second dead end. So I'll reveal the middle dead end.
Correct. Yeah, exactly.
Why'd you walk down there? It's a dead end.
I stab Chip.
The look
I
that
stab Chip with my spear of harvest, whatever. I
Do you want
stab
to use
him.
my Fang Frost?
Yes, I take the Fang Frost and I stab him a second time.
Don't you have a sling you want to use?
I then hit him with the sling, and then with my feet, and then Jacques bites his face.
Hexical is like stunned by this. He's like, trust me, it would have been you if you.
I cast Fury of Blows as well, and I hit him again.
I feel like we should be keeping track of how many extra syllables Chris adds to any name or word.
Hexical.
Hexel?
Yeah, when he said hexical, I was like, who's what?
Hexel?
Hexel.
Hexel.
All right, that's
Phoenix.
is that Phoenix?
Any more attacks?
No.
Is that it for you, Mateed?
That what this was like that moment where like someone does all that stuff, and then we do a time warp back, and this was just all in Mateed's of mine.
In your head, you're just like me screaming.
And Mateed just turns to Chip and goes, "You know, mistakes are made."
I love that.
Chip wonders for a second, what's behind those eyes?
Oh man.
All right, that's it for Mateed. Chip, you're up. Left available to you. It's elementary and boost morale.
What are the cards that are revealed right now? Is it just 2?
It's 2 dead ends, center and right.
And then the other one that I revealed, is that a new card now?
Yes.
Okay.
It is. Sorry, just to clarify.
So it's not necessarily a dead end that we already know
Correct.
about. Got it. Thank you.
I'm gonna do it's elementary.
My dear Watson.
Intelligente.
All right, make your intelligence check. That's a save.
Whoa.
We'll say it's the same. You rolled bad regardless.
I can do a lucky.
You rolled a 6 for our listeners.
Yeah, I sure
Yeah,
did.
2 + 4.
Let me make sure that I have luckies left over.
Make sure it's a check, not a save.
That there's a 20 with my lucky feet.
Okay, well, that's successful. We draw 3 cards from the deck. You're going to go ahead and choose one, put it on the bottom of the deck, and then shuffle the remaining cards, place them on top.
What do we got?
We got 2 monsters and a trap.
Perfect.
I'm looking at it like really. I'm gonna lose a monster card.
Smart.
Shuffle these 2. Boop, 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 boop.
What could they be?
No one knows.
All right, and then as far as direction, hold on. Carol, guide me, Carol. Come on.
Please save me.
Turn back around and
You should be
leave.
nicer to that bird.
All right, everyone. Carol says center.
No.
I don't think that's what
No,
you said.
all you have available is left.
Carol says left.
I love it. I was like, I'm gonna let him go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see where this goes. All right, left. So you focus again, trying to contact Carol through the otherworldly channels, psychic connection, whatever you may have. And in doing so, you come across a passage and notice that the clammy cave ceiling bears a symbol that matches a constellation in the sky chart. Ooh, perhaps you're one step closer to finding the Moold.
Sky chart.
Way to go, Carol.
So right path?
right path.
Yay, that's 1.
I still don't know why I had a thing that said gold of Underglobula.
There might be gold.
Make an intelligence check, Elga.
Oh, okay. 8.
Yeah, maybe some dum-dum just didn't know what they were
Misspelled
talking
Moold?
about.
Yeah, crazy.
All right, Hexol. Hexol's going to choose to help someone. Shoot, that's Chip. Next time you go, you're going to have advantage.
Hexel,
Chip. Hexel's
I
gonna
don't
help
need
you
your
out.
help. I got my wife Carol, my missing wife Carol.
It's like when the police interview someone and they're referring to the person in the past tense, and they're like,
Yeah.
Elga, you're up.
So what do we have left right now?
All you have left is boost morale.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so this is a charisma check.
Come on, squad. We can do it.
I like the role playing there.
That's the spirit.
That's
Yeah.
the spirit. We can find our way.
Wahoo! Come on, Mateed.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the roll. The roll determined.
Charismatic Elga. 8.
You all had been rolling pretty well so far.
You could just hear from within Mateed's like rappings, just the sound of a little cat going boo.
It's payback from Bart from another life.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 is not sufficient, unfortunately.
Well, do I still get to pick a direction?
Yeah, there's only one direction left, though. It is to the left.
Let's go left.
You lead the way to the left, Elga. An unusual gemstone statue blocks your path. It has mesmerizing amethyst eyes that seem to be piercing down to your very soul. Elga, specifically, you need to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, perfect.
Elga stares back at it intensely, unblinking.
Oh my
And
god.
rolls a.
13.
That might do it.
You hear a voice bellow in your mind.
You may only speak in rhyme, both now and for all time.
How long is the time that you refer to? For I am scared to get stuck here.
Fool.
Fool.
With virtue.
Yes.
Perfect. That's perfect. Yeah.
How long is the time you refer to? Because I cannot handle this. It hurts my virtue.
Oh, there you go. There
wow.
you go. That's not bad.
Eternity.
That doesn't seem to be sustainable.
Why would you sustainable? You're gonna write with sustainable?
She's got it.
Because I don't think I will be able.
Okay, all right. Yeah. That's good.
So, metagame-wise, that means one monster card is added to the discard pile, and the current trap card stays in the crossroads until it's disabled by a player. This was a trap card that you flipped over.
Okay.
So, yeah, Elga's kind of
So I failed that?
kind of dealing with this. If anybody wants to help her, they can make a wisdom check to try to like shake her out of it.
Can I try and do that?
Yeah.
A wisdom check.
Barney just slaps Elga.
11.
You kind of like this, Barney.
Make him do it too. Make him do it.
It doesn't affect him, unfortunately. It's just
spreading.
affecting Elga.
I'm afraid I was not smart enough to come off with a way to.
Barney just died. Did you guys see that? Barney just died.
Barney, it's not so easy, is it? After we fell in this deep, dark pit.
There's a demon in DC Comics named Etrigan, and he's actually a kind of demon that is called a rhyming demon. So every time you read him in the comics, he rhymes everything.
I keep getting lost with all the twists and bends, but at least I'm here with a friend.
with my friends.
How much psychic damage does Barney take?
None, because he's not affected by the curse. He's just trying to fit in.
He's convinced he is.
Okay, Barney, it's your turn.
The river is now 3 new cards.
The trap stays, but the other 2 dead-end cards are reset.
2 new cards in the river.
And the 3 actions available are Forge a Path, Scout Ahead, and Careful Consideration.
Okay, so strength, dex, or wisdom.
If anybody wants to try assisting Elga, knocking her out of this rhyming,
What happens if no one does?
then for the rest of the campaign,
Oh, God.
you have to rhyme.
No one do it. No one do it.
Guys.
So there's 2 cards left to be picked.
Correct, center and right.
I will try and carefully consider which one to pick.
Ooh, so make a wisdom check.
He had an ice cream cone. He'd give it a lick.
Man, 12? I got good wisdom, man. Man.
He went down to Mexico and ate some flan. Why can't I get this cool curse?
Well, that's not going to cut it, Barney. No further insight.
You can still reveal cards.
Yes.
Center, right?
But you could join the circus and become a carny.
I'll go center.
Do you want to trade and be the leader of this parade?
That is a monster card. That does not mean you have an encounter. It just means
That's one.
you're one step closer to the monsters are drawing ever closer.
Strike one. Isn't this fun?
Oh,
I will slit your throat before the game is done.
That's not a rhyme.
Elga seems
is
to be
fun.
having fun.
There you go.
My turn?
Yes.
Okay. All that's left is Scout Ahead or is Forge a Path?
Forge a
still?
path and scout ahead.
Copy that. I'm better at decks, so I'm going to go ahead and reveal the top card of the deck with Scout Ahead by rolling an awesome roll. 22. Thank you.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, that is an awesome roll.
So you reveal the top card of the deck in addition to a card in the crossroads, and you can choose one. So the top card in the deck is Right Path, and then you can also reveal one in the crossroads.
Is center down?
Center is face down.
Yeah, let's go center.
That is a monster card.
I'm going to go with the right path. That's 2.
Are you sure?
Shut it. Shut it. Monster! Chaos! Let's go!
With a sharp eye, you uncover a secret passage that avoids some treacherous chasms.
Ooh.
Yeah, I do.
One step closer. That's it for Mateed. Chip, you are up.
With advantage.
Anyone want to?
Oh, I have good wisdom. Let me see if I can help.
Oh, sorry, guys. It's my turn. Let's continue on, shall we? Elga, did you have something to say?
I rolled a 10. Sorry, I'm trying.
Elga, what's the matter?
Nothing is the matter, Chip. Why? Do I not look like I'm hip?
That's adorable. All right. What do I have left over?
Best person to get this curse.
There's inside contact on me right now.
All that's left is Forge, right?
Correct. All that's left is Forge a Path.
Okay. Elga, what do you think I should do? I've been talking to Carol a lot. Now, what's your
I
opinion?
don't think Elka could hear you. I don't know.
Or maybe Elga's choosing to ignore.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll forge a path, and I'll do a strength check. 10.
Not quite good enough.
Unless I used a lucky. Yeah, I've another lucky. What the heck?
All right.
Let's do that strength check again. Watcha! 6.
Jesus.
Nope.
Jesus.
What a waste of a lucky.
Advantage?
What do you mean?
Hexel.
Oh, right. You have advantage.
Ah!
That's right.
Can I take my lucky back?
Yeah, roll it. Like you have your lucky back and you make the extra roll right now for. Oh, right. These two would be your rolls
Now
with
you would
advantage.
be using a lucky.
Now if you want to roll,
I'm
get
gonna
a
do-
lucky.
This is my lucky. Come on, Carol.
It's gonna be bad.
Give me your strength. Come on. That's 20.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, the lucky worked. So you add 2 additional right path cards to the discard pile from outside the game.
Woohoo.
Okay, so that's done. So now what cards are left to be revealed in the river?
Looks like we got center and right.
Okay.
Carol, which path do I go down? Come on, honey bunny.
Go help your friend Helga.
That's all right. She says go right.
Chip, you choose the right path and make your way down there, and you come upon a subterranean river flanked by porous mushrooms that immediately begin to shriek loudly at your presence. Make a charisma save.
Okay.
Just Chip.
That's a 13.
You fail to silence the mushrooms in time, and you feel a lurking presence honing in on your location. That means you're more likely to encounter a monster.
More monsters were added to the deck.
Okay. And I'm going to do a wisdom check for to relieve Elga
Okay.
of her curse. That's a -1. I don't know if I'm going to get it. It's a 10, Barbara. I'm so sorry.
We've all 3 tried.
Barbara, what do you have to say?
I am stuck in eternal hell. Please, I can't even muster a yell.
Oh, that's so sad and adorable.
Can Jacques try?
Or could I like maybe retry? I have an inspiration die.
Yeah, I was going to say on your turn, I was going to give you
Elga's
another
turn.
opportunity to.
Okay.
I like this new Elga though.
Yeah. She's spunky.
That's right. Actually, it's Hexel's turn, and Hexel feels bad for you, Elga, and Hexel's going to try to assist you and give you advantage on your check to try to clear this curse.
So roll wisdom with advantage.
Yeah, and then now it is Elga's turn, so you can make your wisdom check with advantage.
Let's go.
Oh, not gonna do that one. It's an 11.
11 and
Oh, not 20.
Wow.
I am free. I can speak as I please for all eternity.
She just goes around. She's like, screw you, screw you, screw you. Just, yeah.
I think Elga, it just enjoyed speaking in rhyme, and she's gonna, even though she's not cursed, she's gonna continue speaking in rhyme.
No,
just for
maybe
fun.
I'll whip it out once in a while. Who knows?
Got to come up with 3 new options here. So we have Forge a Path, Scout Ahead, and Boost Morale available. Elga, you're up.
I will do Forge a Path, please.
Forge a Path. Go ahead and make a strength check. That's a weird one for Elga.
Really? 15.
15.
Nice.
Excellent. So you get to add 2 additional right path cards to the discard pile from outside the game.
Let's do it.
Pew, pew, pew. All right. So it looks like you have all directions available to you.
Let's go center again.
Sure you don't want to ask my wife? She has never led me astray once.
I can't hear her.
I can't hear her either. I got dark.
I'll do center.
You go center, and it is a dead end. So you go the wrong way, and unfortunately, that's it.
Elga proceeds to take out her pickaxe and hammers through that dead end.
I don't care.
I make my own right path.
No fate. No fate.
Ain't no man going to tell me what to do.
Who's next?
So
Barney?
after Elga, yeah, it's Barney.
Okay, so what do we got?
We have Scout ahead and Boost Morale.
So Dex or Charisma?
He's thinking.
It's just like, it's
I
just
will-
leave that silence in there. That was just us all watching Chris think.
I believe in miracles.
Oh my,
Oh.
wow.
And
Kind of miracles.
the everyday miracles. Like us getting out of this cave.
That's a good belief.
I think he's trying to boost morale.
I'm boosting morale.
Yeah, I'm glad you cut onto that, Mateed.
Gotcha.
Oh God, is Mateed the one who understands Barney now?
The shift, the tides have turned.
16.
16, that works. So you remove a dead end card in the crossroads from the game, and there's one in the crossroads right now. Get rid of it. Draw a new card from the deck and place it face down in the crossroads.
You get out of here.
You got rid of it. All right.
So three
So you have
possible places.
3 fresh directions.
Yum. Middle.
Yum.
God.
So that's the one you just replaced. You give everyone a rousing speech and bravely walk off into the center direction where you find a giant wheelbarrow.
Oh.
Oh.
I think it might be a trap.
I don't know.
Can
or treasure.
I
Or treasure.
inspect this giant wheelbarrow and look around for like monsters or traps or
Yeah, make a investigation check.
hold the torch close to it?
Nitroglycerin.
Nitroglycerin.
2.
So
Oh God, John did a spit take. I was in the middle of taking a drink.
well, luckily, it's very obvious that there are things in the wheelbarrow. You don't see anything else besides that, but in the wheelbarrow, there are 4 gemstones.
Do they seem like what color? Are they all the same color? Or
Variety of colors. 2 red, 1 green, 1 blue.
can I use my mage hand to grab them?
Yeah, you mage hand and pull the 4 gemstones here. They're well within the weight limit of a mage hand.
Okay. And they seem normal gemstones?
Yeah, they're worth about 50 gold each.
Oh,
Mage hand a cantrip.
yeah.
Telekinesis is a cantrip.
Telekinesis is like a feat that
Is a feat. That's right. That's right. There's a feat
like
that you added on when
it's
you
like a
leveled up.
special.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I hand them out
I declare a thumb war.
to the party. And,
Okay.
and Hexel,
Yeah.
you can have mine if you want.
Oh, is this a gift for me and my fiance?
It can be if you don't.
Oh, well, is it? I'm asking you.
I guess it is.
It was still a non-committal answer.
So I guess Hexel.
I'll take the green one. Thanks,
As
Barney.
is tradition, I give you a gift and you give me one back.
Yeah, that's how weddings
Yeah,
work.
it's an
I'm
exchange.
just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'll hand out a gemstone to everyone.
Do you know what color you're giving each person?
No, y'all can pick.
I'll take a red.
I'll take a red.
Okay, so that leaves. You said you took green.
Green, so blue to Hexel.
Oh, blue! What an auspicious color for the blending ceremony. Thank you.
Metagame, what did we get?
A gem worth 50 gold.
Oh, cool.
Barney may get some good karma. Mateed, it's your turn.
Oui.
So all that's left is Scout ahead.
Yeah, that's fine. Do that.
Scout ahead, dexterity check.
Actually, that's good. that's my stronger.
Good dex.
Only 13.
Not quite there. Pretty close. Not quite there.
Right. Which directions are available? Sorry.
All of them.
All of them. Let's just go right.
Interesting.
That's the direction Carol also said in my mind.
You lead the party to the right, and as you're walking along, you find a flask partially buried in the ground.
Oh. I inspect the flask for a trap.
Make a investigation check.
I rolled a 15.
15 does not seem to be trapped.
I pull it out.
You pull it up, and it's a flask, and you take a look at it, and it seems to contain a sticky black grease. It feels thick and heavy in the container, but it seems like it sloshes around and pours quickly. Metagame-wise, it is the oil of slipperiness.
Oh, fun. If I recall, that's like you can like apply it to yourself.
Right, you can apply. It takes about 10 minutes to apply, and you get essentially the effect of freedom of movement spell for 8 hours.
No.
Or you can pour it on the ground, and it covers a 10-foot square, and it's like grease.
Difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for as a potion you gave me earlier. Here is a flask that might help you with moving around.
Ooh, slime!
All right.
These kids and their TikToks.
So yeah, I give it to Elga.
Ooh,
Thank you.
such a kind party.
So it's oil of slipperiness?
Yes. Okay, that was Mateed. You did scout ahead, right? So I got to come up with 3 new ones.
Yeah.
So we have Forge a Path, Careful Consideration, and Boost Morale. So, Chip, it's up to you.
I am going to do.
Sounds like he's reading.
I'm looking back and forth between my stats. This is the strongest one I'm gonna have. I'm going to forge a path.
Forge a Path.
Here we
Strength
go.
check.
Nat 20.
Ooh, look
Let's
at you.
go.
So 2 additional right path cards are added to the discard pile from outside the game.
Does anything happen with a critical success?
No.
Oh.
It just succeeds extra good.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then all the paths are opened up to me.
Yes.
Okay. Carol, left.
Carol left you.
Just break down, start crying in the cave.
Your tears and your sobbing seem to attract the attention of some nearby monsters.
Oh, monster card.
Oh dear.
We got a fight on our hands.
Maybe.
Don't we have to draw 2 to actually get into
This was the second one.
Yep.
And the first one was drawn by Chip Annie. You're welcome.
Your wife Carol wants us to fight, doesn't
Yeah.
she?
You begin going down the path, and crash, the ground beneath you gives way, and you collapse into a square chamber below. The walls are made of finely hewn stone, and a raised stone catwalk skirts the edge of the room 30 feet above you. Scattered along the floor are corroded pieces of armor and weapons. In each corner of the room are stone statues depicting armored plasmoid creatures wielding pickaxes. Each of them stands 10 feet tall. To the north is a pair of double doors made of wood with iron bands, and to the south is another exit sealed by metal bars.
So we're in a pit with these 4 plasmoids. There is a catwalk above us?
Yeah, kind of like around the edge of the room.
Oh, like a perimeter catwalk.
Exactly.
They're not up there, are they?
No, they're on the floor with us
Correct.
in 4 different spots, and then there's 2 doors.
One to the north and one to the south.
Are these plasmoids globulians?
Perhaps, yeah. It looks very similar to the figures you saw before. Yeah.
Interesting.
And they immediately attack us.
Can I try talking to him?
Yeah, which one? There's 4. That's one in each corner. So northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast.
How are you going to talk to him?
Hey, Southwest! I don't know. We're going to try it out, though. You are globulins. This is a Glrbulin. And we're friends to all creatures, huh? You looking at the party?
Yes,
Yeah.
friends to
Yeah.
all
It depends on
creatures.
the person.
Okay, so we don't
Mateed
need
is a hard exterior, soft interior.
soft, like a jelly donut.
Like a baguette.
They
like a
take, yes,
baguette.
they take the while to open up to people.
We don't need to fight, to bear arms against one another. So, like,
Another.
let's just, like, what are you guys doing down here? You guys left Glrrb. That's nice. How did that go? What's the society like down here? Please answer my questions.
I think you have to give them a chance.
I just like filling air.
That's the way Chip has a conversation. No pause for someone to reply.
I was like 1 step away from a T, just kind of like give him a little tap on the back of the head just to like
Covering my
reset
mouth.
him.
Putting a wing over in my mouth.
And you said you talked to the one in the southwest?
That's right.
Make a charisma check.
Riz, I got that Riz for days. Here we go. 18. That's not bad. That's not bad, guys. You got to admit.
It does not seem to reply.
Is there anything we can help you with?
Huh?
We love help. We're here to help. Do you need anything with
Help?
Help with anything?
Are you also trying to talk to the one in the southwest, or are you talking to a different one?
Can I just talk to them generally? Like,
Oh, okay.
Addressing the whole room.
Yeah. We're traveling through and are looking through for safe passage, but also enjoy helping out new friends. Mm-hmm. If you have anything broken, I can mend it. Or yeah.
While they're talking, can Mateed like inch close to Elga?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
What is it?
Mateed just, while they're talking, reaches out a hand and grabs the back of Elga's cloak. Is just ready.
Okay. I'm ready for it.
Make a charisma check, Barney.
Yeah, I'd love to.
I think he's just looking for us to fail and to shut up so that we can fight.
Hey.
20.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh, we got the Riz.
We.
Yeah, I had an 18. He had a 20.
You did
pretty high
roll well,
raise.
yeah.
Yeah.
The statues do not seem moved by your words.
Oh, these are statues?
Oh, well, we just continue on then.
Oh.
Well, there's statues that are armored, right?
Yeah, these are stone statues depicting armored plasmoid creatures wielding pickaxes.
Globulins.
Do you think they're going to attack us? They're going to attack
They're
us.
probably, I think they're sentient statues of globulins. I don't know if they are
You know what?
globulins.
In the name of what you've been proposing, Blaine.
Yes.
Mateed, having grabbed Elga, flies up.
Okay. Like just straight up or where to? Like
Straight
to
up,
the
straight up.
catwalk?
Just straight up.
Back up to the ground you fell down from or just like hovering in the air?
Hovering in the air.
Okay.
Does Mateed know my cloak is tied around my neck?
Okay. Mateed has entered helicopter mode.
Yeah.
We are not here to harm.
So good.
It's like a drone.
Just typing furiously.
He's like, do I kill them?
Yeah, the statues still seem unmoved by your words.
Okay.
What poses are they in?
They're holding pickaxes. One of them has like the pickaxe over their shoulder. Another one has it resting on the ground between their legs. Another one has it like hefted across their chest. And the other one is like grabbing for it as it's hanging on their belt.
Could I go up to one of them and try to use my pickaxe on them?
You have to let Mateed take you over there.
Mateed, you don't drop me. I have an idea.
Wait.
Okay.
I drop.
Yeah, you drop. And then what do you want to do? You want to hit it with your pickaxe?
Yeah.
Okay. Which like
We mean you no harm.
Just gently, like a little, like, ding,
yeah,
ding, ding.
which one? The northwest, northeast, southeast, southwest?
Northwest.
Northwest. Okay. So Chip was addressing the one in the southwest. You're
Yeah.
going up to the one in the northwest. Barney was kind of addressing all of them in general. Yeah, you go up and you just kind of gently pick at it with the pickaxe.
Yeah, as if I'm like tapping them on the shoulder with the pickaxe, though.
Hey, buddy.
Make me a perception check, Elga.
Uh-oh.
13?
Nothing seems to happen as you gently tap at it with the pickaxe.
Okay.
Are these threads?
Out of curiosity, if I'm at the catwalk level, do I see anything on the catwalk?
You see Jacques? He feels at home.
On the catwalk, babe.
At that northern edge, up there at the top of the catwalk, there appears to be an exit out of this room.
Oh.
In addition to the two that are at the
The
floor
two
at the
others
ground.
were barred with iron, though. Is this one?
The one to the north is a pair of double doors made of wood with iron bands, and the one to the south is another exit, and that one's sealed by metal bars.
Wait, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm picturing this
So
wrong.
the one in the north is a wooden door, but it's like held together with metal bands.
and it's on the catwalk?
No, that's the one on the ground.
Oh.
The one up there on the catwalk is just like an
Wide
exit.
open.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
So that one's just open?
Yeah.
There appears to be a way out if we just get up to the catwalk.
Yeah, I think we've been talking to the statues here.
It was lovely meeting you.
Elga, you feel really weird.
Is it because I just got
Choked and then dropped.
You feel like your skin and all your body is starting to tingle.
Oh no.
Good tingle?
Bad tingle.
Could I drop the pickaxe?
You drop it and you realize it doesn't fall to the ground.
Oh,
It just kind
no.
of suspended midair as you're being slowly engulfed by a gelatinous cube.
Wait, eaten.
Engulfed. Where's the cube coming from?
Make a perception check.
And only I'm getting.
Yes.
Okay. Is it due to proximity or the fact that I touched one of them?
Who's to say?
That's not a good one. That's a 7.
I'll do
You can't see it.
do perception as well. Is that okay?
Yeah, if you want to try to see it, you can make a perception check.
1.
I would like to proceed.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on. Elga dropped her pickaxe and is just kind of suspended in midair, and she's starting to complain that her skin feels like it's tingling.
Weird. 6. So I didn't see it. Huh?
Nope.
Oh my god.
Good rolls, everybody.
Can I perceive myself where it's coming from?
I'll tell you what. We'll go ahead and go down the initiative order here. Chip, you had the best initiative. We already rolled initiative, so Chip, you can go first if you want.
I don't know what's happening. Do you guys know?
She's in a cube.
A cube of what?
I'm
She's in
getting
a cube
consumed.
of gel.
Okay.
Gelatinous cube.
I have.
Get the barbarian out of the cube.
Okay, I have from the fireplace, not like a chimney fireplace, but the
the fire
Hi,
dimension.
Barney.
Chris just waved at Blaine. Chris just waved at Blaine.
So, really quick, I think I have a picture of this. During that whole rescue thing, I got these gloves, right? That are like acid resistant. So I'm gonna slip those bad boys
the
on.
visitor center, you got those gloves.
Right, when I was saving all those children and becoming a town hero, a local legend. And then I'm going to use those gloves to reach into the gelatinous stuff.
Let him go. Let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook.
And then I'm going to pull the Elga out.
Okay, so you get up close. I'll tell you what.
Yes?
Make me another perception check.
Another perception check.
And I'll tell you why. You don't know where this cube starts.
Tell me why.
So this is to make sure you don't enter it as well.
9.
Okay, I'll say you do this. Since you have the gloves on, I assume you're walking with like your hands out.
Yeah.
And your hands slowly begin to feel resistance as you find the edge of the cube. And you try to reach in to pull Elga out. Make a strength check to see if you're able to pull her out.
I'm so light. I'm so very light.
So baby, so tiny baby light. That is a 11.
That's how old I am. Perfect. It matches.
You begin pulling on her, but you can't quite muster the strength to get her out of the cube. She's really stuck in there.
Okay.
Could I go back to rhyming?
Is it still my turn, or was that the?
I mean, what did you do? You moved and tried to pull? Yeah, we'll say that's an action.
Yeah.
Got a bonus action?
I can hide.
Wow, my friendship so helpful at my time of need.
Does Barney have an idea?
I have an idea.
Well, it's still Chip's turn.
Really quick, I do have assassinate, which is attack roll. Have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet.
What are you attacking?
I guess I don't know if it's combat.
Well, you've also kind of
The gel thing.
moved and taken an action.
I've taken too much time up. I'm done with my thing. I'm done.
Elga, it's your turn. You're going to take a little bit of ouchie here. Just because you didn't take it before.
What
Some
kind of
people call
ouchie?
that damage.
Acid damage.
See, it's the
Oh,
gloves.
I'm gonna take acid damage.
Yeah, 6 points of acid damage as the gelatinous cube begins slowly digesting and absorbing you.
Okay. Am I allowed to rage?
Do you have to move to rage, or you just have to get angry?
I think it's just a get angry thing.
Okay, yeah, I can absolutely rage.
What do you think about?
Okay, and I'm gonna take the form of. I'm gonna take claws.
Form of.
The beast with claws. I'm gonna take the claws. Could I try to claw my way out? Essentially.
So you can take an action and make a strength check to try to escape.
Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna use my inspiration die.
That was an 8.
That was an 8.
We've had some bad rolls all in a row.
Yeah.
Okay, 21.
21. Yeah, you just absolutely hulk out and get so mad about the whole thing and burst your way out towards Chip, freeing yourself from the cube.
And then could I turn around and try to see where it's coming from?
Yeah, make me a perception check. I will say also, when you bust out, you take a deep breath because you couldn't breathe while it was engulfing you.
I rolled a 17.
17. Yeah, now that you've been in it and now that you can see your axe floating, you can very clearly see the outline of this gelatinous cube right in front of you. It's rather large. You don't know how you missed it before. Maybe it's because it's so slow. It's easy to miss, easy to see through.
Is it coming out from somewhere, or is it's just like a wall?
It's just like a big cube. Imagine like a big 6-sided die that's huge in the room and just like slithering around.
Gotcha.
So this is a creature?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And she just she didn't notice it coming upon her?
Correct. Remember, I had her make a perception check before it all started.
Okay, now I understand what happened.
Kind of like the alien in the abyss.
It's intended to be kind of a weird, hard to see creature.
A little trappy trap creature.
Guys, the slime has my axe. I forgot to take it with
Well,
me.
it's your pickaxe, though, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
You said you were tapping it with the miner's
yes,
pickaxe.
that's okay then.
Are we out of combat?
No, it's still there.
She
freed
escaped
herself.
from it, but this thing
Correct.
is still a monster.
Yes.
Okay. Could I attack it?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention, before your turn, it was Hexel's turn. Hexel is just going to step back, and kind of take a few steps away from this monster to put some space between it and itself.
That's the spirit, Hexel.
And what'd you say you were going to do there, Elga?
Nothing.
I want to try to attack it, but I'm also worried that if I try to slash at it, it's just gonna take.
Got any bludgeoning?
Well, also, you used your action to escape.
Okay. I do have 2 attack. Well, I have attack.
Yeah, that allows you to do 2 attacks per attack action.
Well, I'm just gonna back up a little bit.
Okay.
And then I'll be done.
All right, Barney.
Well, I had a good solution for getting Helga out.
I was gonna build a tent, but
Now that we've discovered this cube and we're looking for them,
like a D20 dice.
do we see any others?
Well, Elga saw the cube. You still don't see it. I like this now that we know where it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Elga,
Our eyes are all together.
You can make a perception check to see if you
Okay.
see it.
you okay, Elga?
Can't you use your like daredevil sense?
No, 18, because I had to unequip that.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
you very clearly see this gelatinous cube that had absorbed Elga. Now that she's burst out of it, your eyes lock onto
And
it.
it's the only one I see, or they're like,
That was for this one. Make another perception check.
okay, 17.
There is another one
Where?
to the south, at the south end of the room.
And are these like minor things? Are they in them?
What?
Like the
minor
The
statues.
minor statues.
No.
Oh.
I thought you meant the miner's pick. That's why I was confused.
There's one on the southwest, and there's one right by Elga.
I wonder if we're
There-
supposed to like pickaxe our way out of here or something like that because the 4 statues have pickaxes.
Yeah. So there's the 4 statues,
2 doors.
2 doors, and there's 2.
It seems like the cubes were probably in front of the doors, intending to trap
Oh.
you if you went out.
Oh. So we have to kill them to get through the doors.
Maybe.
Or
at
something.
least have a chance to even go at the doors.
I cast a spell.
Wow!
D&Ding.
How strong of a spell do we want this to be? I will cast
There's a microphone in front of you.
Guiding Bolt.
Barney, we're all standing.
Guiding Bolt.
We're standing right here next to you, Barney.
He's just right up against the slime going, guiding bolt!
At the gelatinous cube.
Yeah. Which one?
The closest one that was after Elga.
What level are you casting that at?
Oh,
You already cast.
I just did it first level.
Okay.
That was a 14.
Yeah, the 14 that hits.
And it's illuminated.
Yeah. Now we have advantage on it, I believe. Next
11.
attack.
11 points.
11 of radiant damage.
Ooh.
Oh, so that I can see it.
And it's, next attack roll against it has advantage thanks to the mystical dim light glittering on the target. So now no one steps into it.
Nice.
You outlined it. Yeah, 11 points of damage. It doesn't really react. Maybe it's because it's a giant cube, a giant sentient gelatinous cube. But yeah, 11 points of damage is pretty significant.
Does it do anything? Like, does it shrink at all or anything?
And then with my bonus action,
He's still yelling. He's still yelling. He's still...
Bonus section. It's because he had this.
I'm looking at his like 80% empty coffee.
Yep.
if I only had my horns.
Don't think you would want to headbutt into
yeah,
that thing.
I know.
No, you
I
get
know.
stuck.
I know.
His head just immediately
Just-
disintegrates.
For my bonus action, I'm gonna shove it.
Where the sun don't shine.
I'm gonna try and shove it with my psychic thing, where I push it and try and pull the Elga's weapon out.
Telekinesis?
Telekinesis. I push it.
It's just my little pickaxe.
Well, I do it anyway. I
Okay.
push it
Thank you,
backwards
Barney. Wow.
away from Elga and try and pull the pickaxe out.
So
I guess.
you use telekinesis to try to push the gelatinous cube back? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Would it not just take the pickaxe with it?
Well, you can try and kinetically shove one creature. I guess what I'm saying is like I shove the creature. Oh, and like shove the creature, but leave the pickaxe. I don't know. Can I do that?
Probably not. I think it's inside of it.
It is inside of it.
Well, I want to shove it away from the door.
So you try to shove it. The target must succeed on a strength saving throw, DC 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus the ability modifier score increased by this feat. So 8 plus your
My wisdom.
proficiency bonus, which is 3,
Plus 5.
11 plus 5, so 16. DC 16 strength saving throw. All right, this thing has plus 2, so it needs a 14 or better. I think this is kind of broken. I think you should not be able to shovel a gelatinous cube. Whatever. I rolled a 20. 22.
Oh.
Yeah, you try to shove the cube, but it does not move.
Wouldn't weight class come into
Yeah, that's
play?
what I think. Like,
Yeah.
it should have advantage on this, but it doesn't matter. The roll played out, and you're unable to shove it.
I'm just imagining us trying to shove a giant cube of jello. Like,
With my mind.
Like, all 4 of you could fit inside of it. That's how massive
Yeah.
it is.
Oh, it big.
It's big boy.
Is that it for you, Barney?
yeah, that's it.
Okay, it's actually the cube's turn before Mateed goes.
oh, great.
It continues slowly moving towards Elga.
Oh no.
I say it's actually towards Elga and Barney. You're both in the same
so
general
you want
direction.
to dance again, little boy?
It has a taste.
You're provoking it? All right. As it slowly comes towards you, a pseudopod of gelatin lashes out at you, Elga, and tries to smack at you. Hitting AC. Ooh, that's a crit. He's hitting AC 24.
Yeah, that hits.
So you get hit with,
But I am raging.
30 points of acid damage.
So would that be 15?
No, because it's acid. So your rage stops like bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing.
Yeah, it's like melee stuff.
Right. So 30 points?
30 points of acid damage because it was a crit.
Christmas.
How you doing, Elga?
Ouchie.
I'm okay.
Okay.
As long as that doesn't happen again.
It makes
happens again.
Makes a quick movement and tries to engulf Barney. Barney, make a dexterity saving throw to try to get out of the way.
So brittle
I
bones.
didn't know it was coming so fast.
You feel like now that it knows it's been seen, it's not moving quite as slowly.
You know what to do, Barney. You know what to do.
Dexterity saving.
No. Think harder. A tent.
It's a hut.
10.
Oh, the
Not a tent, a 10.
10. Yeah, the cube has entered your space and begins slowly starting to engulf you.
Oh no.
You take
I got an idea.
10 points of acid damage, Barney.
Chippy's got an idea.
Mateed, it is your turn.
Okay, so I can see the one that is engulfed Barney is the one that's glowing.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so I can see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then Mateed is going to leap into action from on high and use their Sling of Sandstorms. Thank you. To do a ranged weapon attack with bludgeoning damage, because I think that's what gelatinous things are not going to like split into pieces with. So I'm going to go ahead and do my first attack with that.
And I believe you have advantage with this because of the guiding bolt.
Okay, that was a 16 or a 26.
Nice.
Yep, that hits.
Nice.
Okay. I'll roll damage. It's 10 damage.
Ouch.
Is it still standing?
Yes.
Okay, I do a second attack.
Standing in air quotes, it's a cube.
That's a 21.
That hits.
I roll damage. It's 10.
Ouch. Still around.
Then I cast Flurry of Blows, and I can do 2 unarmed strikes on it.
How are you able to do all these things?
It's just what I do. Just what I do.
Unarmed strike. I will warn you. Is that going to
Sound
cause
like
some
that.
kind of damage since you're unarmed striking on this acidic cube?
You have to like physically touch it.
Aren't your astral punches, right? Aren't they astral?
I'd have to cast Arms of the Astral Self, which I can't do. Unarmed strikes are a punch, kick, headbutt, or use a similar forceful blow and deal bludgeoning damage.
I think the general rule that I see online is it's supposed to hurt you, but that's too punitive against the monk class, which relies on unarmed strikes. So typically people say that the strike is so quick that it doesn't actually cause any kind of acidic
fast.
damage.
Also
Yeah.
imagine
Flurry.
too, like, you know, Kill Bill, where the bride punches the log a bunch, so their fist is all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like you're the bride.
Log, acid, it's all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
splinters.
I'll do an unarmed strike on that.
Mateed trained punching car batteries.
That's a 23.
That hits.
That does 5 damage. And I guess I'll do another one since Gus didn't say it fell over. That's a 15.
That hits.
And I do 8 damage.
It is still up.
This thing got HP.
They've got a lot of HP. You're doing well. It's closer to empty than to full.
Okay. Well, that was action. That was bonus action. If I were to move away from it, would that be an opportunity attack with this thing?
Yes, that would provoke an attack of opportunity.
Well, then I'm here to support Barney being engulfed in gelatinous cube.
What do you say?
Mateed is not good at this. I'm sure this will work out somehow.
Yes.
Wow, the bedside manner. It's like that one scene where Spock and Captain Kirk put their hands up.
Thoughts and prayers.
One way or another, this will resolve itself.
It's gonna dissolve me.
Barney, it's okay to not be okay.
Chip, you're up.
Okay,
I softened it for you.
thank you. Say I were to use something that has like a lightning damage or something. Would that then extend to anybody that's touching and in contact with the big ol' ball?
That's an interesting question. I'm going to say probably not unless there's some kind of asterisk or caveat in the spell itself.
I ain't got no spells. I'm just a lowly, simple rogue myself. But I'm gonna go ahead and
Unless like whatever ability says every creature within X feet or something like that, then of course it will. I wouldn't say it's going to like conduct any electricity.
okay. This is pretty vague, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hope that Gus will take pity on me. I'm gonna use the Kopesh of the Desert Tempest.
Da-da-da.
It's
Doesn't quite work as well.
no, it does not. It's like that like lightning blade that I got from Karkasuk. So I'm gonna take a slash at it. Acha. 21.
21, that is a hit.
Okay, so that does 6 7 points of what kind of damage?
Slashing, I
is that?
think.
Slashing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I believe I roll an additional 1d4 for lightning.
Yep.
But I feel like it'd take like more than that, you know, because it's like a big old glob of liquid.
Nah.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Oh, but guys, Blaine feels like it should.
What does Carol say?
Carol was saying
Carol
yeah.
says no.
Carol
I
was
just
saying
talked to her.
Yeah. Where is she? Can you tell her I miss her and I love her so much? 4. Ooh, nice. And I stand back and I watch the ooze fall apart and
No.
birth my friend Barty.
It's still there.
Born again with placenta and all.
Barn again.
Barn again. All right, it's Hexel who's trying to stay away from this encounter you all are having up here up north.
I was also going to disengage and just get away from this thing. So it doesn't.
Oh, do you want to do that?
I mean, I have cutting action, so I'm gonna I'm
Dude,
gonna
why not?
disengage.
Yeah.
Okay. So what? Everyone, for fun, make me a perception check.
Where's the other cube?
That's what the perception check's
I
for.
know. That's what I knew you were doing.
You said this was for fun.
17.
6.
That's an 11.
19.
Chip and Elga, you do start to wonder where that other gelatinous cube is, and you turn around to check on it. And when you turn to look, you see Hexel frozen in place, being absorbed by a gelatinous cube in the southern end of the room. Will Hexel be saved? Will the party be vanquished? You're going to have to find out in the next episode of Tales from the Stinky
How long
Dragon.
he wins.
Will Barney become a novelty trinket? A collectible inside of a cube.
Get yours today at glrbula.com.
It's like whenever you see those like things frozen in what's that stuff called?
Jurassic
like
Park.
resin. Yeah, you're the mosquito.
Oh yeah, and then they can pull me and make future Barneys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Life finds
future,
a way.
future Groteth. Science,
yeah.
You decided you could, but you didn't think about if you should.
Let's continue this conversation in our bonus show that we're going to record after this called
Yeah.
Second Wind. That is available at stinkydragonpod.com for our first members.
All right. Well, thanks for listening, everybody.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Glrrb Gerbil.
See you next time.
Did you know you can directly support this show and interact with us by subscribing at stinkydragonpod.com/first? Cool, talented, amazing first stinkers like Titania the Terror, Kerberos, Joeman20XX, Gordonius Crunch, which sounds like that, honestly, that would be a great NPC name, and Rakolai. These people are directly supporting the show and they get access to more great content like Second Wind. They interact with us on our subscriber-only Discord channels and more. Again, that's stinkydragonpod.com/first. This episode of Tales from the Stinky Dragon was produced by Ben Ernst, written, edited, and composed by Micah Reisinger with additional editing work by David Saunier. This week's arrow question was submitted by Jack Charbin on Discord. Here's a quick shout out to folks that interacted with us on social media recently. Here's some NPCs named after them in this episode. Hexel, the Blob's offspring, named after @Eggs the World Destroyer on Instagram. Also want to give special thanks to some friends who provided VO for characters in this episode. Hexel, the Blob's offspring, voiced by Elise Willems @Elise Willems. Tune in next time for another thrilling episode of Tales from the Stinky Dragon.
I also like that Barbara said that Mike is here in spirit. I always imagine that like wherever they are, they just like zone out, and then he's like in Big Bend or wherever he is,
Yeah.
and then now he's like here stuck in an office.
I want to go back to my vacation.
He's like Mufasa's head in the clouds.
Let me out of here!
Stop summoning me.